Hi folks, welcome to Chiefkirk Outdoors. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some charcloth, and I've been putting off doing this for a while, but I wanted to try out some new material, and I thought this would be a real good time to do it, so I thought I'd bring you along with me. Now what I'm going to make is I'm going to make some charcloth out of these pads that I got at Walmart. They come in a big plastic tube kind of thing, and I think they're originally for like doing makeup and stuff like that, and they're just round pads. You get a whole bunch of these things. They're not very expensive at all. I also make good gun cleaning patches. I use them for that too. So I'm going to try charring these and see how they work. Now, when you get ready to do charcloth, you got to remember it's got to be cotton, pure cotton material. If it's synthetic stuff, it won't work. So this is good. Anything cotton. You can cut up an old t-shirt. One of your best materials is blue jeans, denim blue jeans. You can cut those up into rounds or squares, or you can also cut them in a long strip and roll them, and they work really good that way too. Now to make charcloth, all you need is a tin of some type, and I've got a hole drilled in this one to let the gases escape. Some people say you don't need that, some people say you do. Just your preference, I suppose, but I've got one in this one. And about any kind of a tin will work. And the next thing you need is a heat source. Now, a heat source can be a whole lot of different things. It can be campfire, it can be a barbecue grill. My barbecue grill's got a little gas burner on the side, and I use that a lot. But I've got a new toy, a new little propane butane fuel stove, and I'm going to play with it today, and I'm going to make it out of it. Like I said, pretty much any kind of a heat source will work. So I'm going to put this on here. Hopefully I get it on there. And of course you can ignite these with about any kind of a flame source. You can do it with a ferro rod. You can do it with a Bic lighter. You can do it with a match. You can do it with a whole lot of different things. As long as you get it lit, that's all that matters. Now today I'm going to use my little cricket lighter. Now all you do is you take your empty container and put your material in there and hope it don't rain you out. And I'm gonna go ahead and set that up there. Turn the gas on a little bit. And it's burning really good. Turn it up kind of hot. Now as you can see, this has already started smoking out of the top, and that's great. Now, how do you know when it's done? It's real simple. When that smoke, now you'll see sometimes it catches on fire. You can see that on there. But when this thing stops smoking and burning, it's done. And it'll take it a few minutes for it to get there. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna shut the camera down, and as soon as this thing gets to where it's stopped burning, we'll go from there. So I'll be... Okay, as you can see, the flame has went out, the smoke has stopped. So I'm gonna shut this off. Now the next thing to do is just leave it alone and let it cool down. Now I'm gonna lay this on here to help keep any air from getting in there. If you were to open this up before it cools off, if you do it while it's still hot, that cloth in there, the air will ignite it. So we don't want to do that. So we just shut it off and we let it cool off. Once it gets cool enough to the touch, I'll bring you back and we'll check it out and see what we got. Okay, it's finally cooled off enough I can touch it. I ought to warn you also, if you don't want to get dirty, you better use some gloves or something on this, because it gets that old black soot all over everything. So I'm going to see. All right, now right there's a sign that it's done. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's completely black. If it wasn't black, then you need to put it back on the fire until it gets black. Now, I don't know how this is going to work out. Like I said, I've never used this material before, but I'm going to try right now and see if I can get a piece of it to light. Not going to be easy to do because the wind's blowing. It'll probably blow the sparks away. But let's see if we can get it to fire up. Yep, and there it is. Well, it didn't take long. Now I know you probably, I don't know if you can see that or not. Hopefully you can. But it is fired up. And it's hot also. So anyhow, this appears to be a success. And I like successes. Now, what I'll do is I'll take the Charcloth from here. Like I said, this can is filthy, and I will transfer it over into something that is not like a fresh can or something. But you're still going to get a little bit black when you handle a Charcloth because it is char material. So anyhow, that seemed to work out pretty good. So thanks for joining me on something I've been needing to do for a long time. I'm pleasantly surprised at how good those cotton rounds work. So don't forget, you pick them up at Walmart, probably a whole lot of other places too, and they're not expensive. A couple of bucks or so, I don't remember. I don't have a clue. I've had them for a long time. But they work really good. My new little stove worked really good. Like I said, it doesn't take but about any kind of a flame source. You can just toss it in your campfire or anything and make this stuff. So, thank you for joining me. Till I see you next time, God bless you. Don't forget, tell somebody you love them. Tomorrow may not come for them or you. See you on the next one.